Hey everybody, come join along with me as we go over some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years as far as how to ship things. I know it can be pretty intimidating, and so I went ahead and made this video of me just going through one normal night of shipping up a few orders to go out. Shipping clothing and stuff like that can seem pretty easy, but when it comes to hard goods, it can be kind of intimidating. So I wanted to go ahead and show you what my process was for shipping things out. Starting off really easy with this baseball card, just took a couple seconds, just some bubble wrap. This is a graded card, it's a more expensive card, so we're gonna go ahead and put some cardboard around it, put it in a poly mailer. Guys, if you don't use poly mailers, they are wonderful. They're gonna give it a real clean look to as it goes out to your buyers. Next, we have this real small pin here. This is something that I got in just a lot, and so I'm just trying to make a little bit of money off anywhere that I can. So $14 free shipping is great for me. These are things that are real small. So again, we're gonna bubble wrap it up. We're gonna go ahead and grab us a poly mailer, and we're gonna fold the poly mailer on down. These are all 9x12 poly mailers, and I use them a ton for a lot of different things, as you're gonna see. So we go ahead and grab our marker, we write on there what exactly the item is, so we make sure we put the right label on the right item. Here we have another pin, and this pin was sold for $8 plus $8 shipping. Funny story with this one, I actually got this out of a backpack. I paid $3 for the backpack, and this pin was in there, so sold the backpack for $35, and we're getting a little extra money out of the pin here too. So another easy one to do there. This next one's one that has been sitting around with me for a long time. I bought a big lot of trains, and they were nice trains, and I've made $6,000 or $7,000 off the lot of trains that I paid $500 for. But I had these cows that were just sitting around still, and so these are actually a prop that goes with the train sets, and so they finally sold for $12 free shipping. Happy to have them out of my house. So another smaller one, so we're going to do very similar to what we've been doing. We're going to add the bubble wrap and the cardboard to reinforce and protect it a little bit, and then just throw it in a poly mailer. We'll go ahead and take some tape and make sure. I like to have all my seams taped up real good. As you see me struggle with reloading my tape dispenser here, always fun. But glad to see that going out of the house. This other one's kind of a cool one. It's this just toy from Cars, the Cars movie. Cars 2, I believe, which is actually, I think it's Cars 3, which is the superior Cars movie. Hot take there. But this, I actually got this for $2, ended up selling it for $25 free shipping. I actually got two of them, so I've got another one still available if you're looking for one. So I did go ahead, I didn't want to get this to get crushed or anything, so we go ahead and we cut off some cardboard. We go ahead and wrap it around, and we're going to trim it, tape it, and we're going to stick it in, you guessed it, a poly mailer, because that is what my process looks like. So we go ahead and these are all just offcuts from a box that I have little boxes that are little part donation boxes, so I trim little pieces here and there, and it works out well. So this one fits pretty well, pretty snugly in there. We're just going to tape down our seam to make sure that's reinforced. Again, right on there what's in the box. And on to our next one. This is a Starrett caliper. Bought this for $20, sold for $80 plus shipping. It sold pretty fast. It was only listed for about a week, or maybe not even a week, just a few days. And so this is already very secure in its case. It's got a ton of foam in there, so we're just going to put a little extra bubble wrap on there. And this one is actually longer than our poly mailer. So what are we going to do? We're going to put it in two poly mailers. So we're going to put it in one, kind of secure it there. Then we're going to go on the other way with our next poly mailer. And there you go. We are using our poly mailers to the best that we can. So now we're going to go ahead and fold over our side. Again, we don't want to have a bunch of loose things. What we really don't want is things shifting around inside our packaging. So that's what we're doing there. This next thing, we're getting a little bit more breakable here. So this is actually from 1939. This is a vintage uranium glass bottle from the 1939 New York World's Fair. We got this out of an estate sale. I don't even know how much we paid for it. They wanted for it. We looked at all the stuff, and I said, would you do $100? And they said, yeah. So we're making a good chunk of that back already. We've already sold numerous things from this estate sale that we bought. So this is one of the things that was left to go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a 11 by 7.5 by 5.5 box here. I get all my boxes from a very exotic place called Walmart. Okay, they're pretty cheap. I think this box cost me like 80 cents. And I've looked around on eBay. If you guys know a cheaper place to get boxes, please let me know. I would love to get some cheaper boxes, but this 11 by 8 by 11 by 7.5 by 5.5 is one that I use a ton. It's great for these kind of things. I also will resize it, make it a little smaller. You see, I do the shake test there. Again, we don't want things inside of our box to be mobile. We don't want things to be shifting as they get mistreated by USPS or UPS or whoever we're going with. So always got to do the shake test. Last thing here is our Ninja blender replacement pitcher. We did sell this for 40 something dollars, free shipping. I got this for $2. I found 4 of these. I got 4 of them for $2 each, and so we're making good profit margins here. Again, not a huge sale, but it's working for us, and we're selling stuff and we're making money, so we're happy with that. So again, we're just bubble wrapping this thing, and no, we're not going to put this in a poly mailer. Okay, it's a little big for that. I do have some poly mailers that are larger that I use for things like big jackets. This one actually is coming with a second mixer blade there, so we're going to go ahead and just kind of protect that a little bit. Again, it's just a plastic blade. I don't think too much could happen to it, but we've got this 12 by 8 by 10 box that I've already cut down to size for it a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and sometimes you do have to trim your boxes. This was not quite tall enough to need the entire height of the box, so we trimmed it down, do a little test fit there. Everything seems like it's going to be fine. And then we're going to grab our craft paper or our packing paper, whatever you have, just to fill in some gaps. Again, we don't want things moving around or shifting. So everything looks good, nice tight fit there. We're going to pack it down, we're going to tape it up, and we're going to call it a day. So a lot of these things are cheaper items. They're smaller items. I'm not doing double boxing, okay? I will double box something only if it is quite expensive, but not necessarily in these situations. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like and follow if you'd like to see more content like this or anything else related to reselling.